sports before. Now, for those of you who are here for the very first time, you're about to see competitive improv. It's competitive because we have two teams battling it out for points and laughs. I'll give them the points. You guys will give them the laughs. Alrighty. Today we have our matchup against the students of Rowland High School versus the teachers and faculty. This should be a very fun match for you guys today. Now, let me reintroduce myself. My name is Dawn. I'm going to be the ref. Everybody say hi, Dawn. Hi, Dawn. Hello, everybody. Now, I told you it was competitive improv. You know why it's a competition? Because we have two teams. But it's improv because we're making everything up off the top of our heads based on suggestions we're going to get from you guys. So in just a minute, we're going to get you guys all warmed up giving us suggestions. But first, let me explain my function as the referee. I am here today to call all of the fouls in this comedy match. You guys are probably thinking, fouls in a comedy match? So everyone go, I know, it's very confusing. So I'll explain to you all of the fouls. There's 3,278 fouls that can be called in a comedy sports match, so I'm going to take the time right now to explain every single one of them to you. That directly affect you. And the two that directly affect you are just two. Like I said, the two that directly affect you are two. So the first one is the brown bag foul. Everybody put your hands above your head and say do that with me. Come on, everybody. If everyone does it, no one looks stupid. Here it is, everybody. It's the brown bag foul. The brown bag foul is utilize and keep this a clean show, a show rated E for everyone. A show that doesn't make a grandmother blush or make a small child look at his mom and say, Mom, what does that mean? And she'll say, oh, I'll tell you when you're 40. No. We found out a long time ago that it was really easy to do naughty, icky, inappropriate comedy and get really easy laughs with that. We're going to take the high road. There's a time and a place for that, and high school is not the time or the place for that kind of comedy. So we're going to keep it rated E for everyone. Now, if at any time during the match, I alone call for the brown bag foul, I will immediately place a brown paper bag on the offending player's head, and their team will immediately lose 1 point! Yes, it's shocking, but it is a competition, so they want to keep all those points. Now remember, you will be giving suggestions to me throughout the evening, so if you say something that I deem inappropriate or brown bagable, I will place a brown paper bag on your head for 30 seconds up to 30 days, depending on the severity of what you've said. Now it's important to remember, the first offense is a brown paper bag, but the second one is plastic with a twist tie. So it doesn't get fun, alright? So please keep your suggestions clean. It's hard enough to do what they're doing over there for you by making everything up off the top of their heads. So you guys got it? Yeah! Now the second foul that I can call is called the people's foul. It's the groaner foul. We call it the people's foul because it makes a majority of the audience groan in agony. So perhaps something everyone up here say something, maybe it's a joke that's a little corny, or it's funny, or maybe it just insults your intelligence. For whatever reason, it makes a majority of you groan in agony. We call that the groaner foul. Everybody say do that with me. It's the groaner foul. Now, if someone makes you groan, and I call for the groaner foul, the offending player at the end of their seat will have to step forward to the apology box. They will have to then sincerely apologize to you for making you groan in agony like that. If you accept their apology, no points will be lost. But if you deny their apology, 1 point will be lost! Oh! It's shocking, isn't it? Now, Mr. Boyce, Miss Boyce, you have an example of a groaner joke for us.
Why, yes I do, and it's a bad one.
Thank you, Mr. Boyce. Go ahead and give it to us.
Who's strong enough to stop a car?
I'm not sure, Mr. Boyce. Who's strong enough to stop a car?
A policeman.
Let's everybody give a good groan. 1, 2, 3. That's what it feels like to have a majority of you groan, and that is the groaning foul. Now, let's get you guys warmed up, giving suggestions. So you guys over here, everyone will make it easy to start. First of all, You guys shout out your first name. 1, 2, 3. And most of you have a first name that's good. Some of you don't, that's okay.
What?
Now you guys over here, shout out your favorite type of food. 1, 2, 3. Now, everybody, shout out your bank. 1, 2, 3. Shout out your PIN number. Got it. Thank you so much. All right. So now, without further ado, are you guys ready to meet the players tonight? Clappatory position. Mouths open, the pre-screamatory position. All ready concessions first. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Our students, Maine Lou, Yusuf Downey, Daniel Cervantes, Alejandro Amira, and their captain, Jason Mejia. For the teachers, we have Mr. Aceto, Mr. Winters, Mr. James, Mr. Corey, and Miss Liliana. And let's bring out our scorekeepers, Eric Rios and Brandon Caldillo. And welcome back our ref, Dawn.
One thing I forgot to mention, which I will say right now, anytime you hear me say this next phrase, I want you to erupt in spontaneous applause. Anytime you hear me say, "Captain's on the playing field!" Now, I do not have a proposal. So what we can do is play a game of rock, paper, scissors, infinity. This is how it goes. You can shoot out a rock, a paper, or scissors, or anything in the known and or unknown universe. The audience will vote which one beats the other, okay? So we're going to shoot on shoot, which is right after 3, okay? You got it. Captain's ready? Ready. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, shoot! Captain Blue, what do you got?
I am Mr. Ludlum giving a lecture.
The captain of the students, what are you?
I'm the teacher's finger pointing at you as you sleep.
Does Mr. Ludlum, does him giving a lecture beat a teacher's finger pointing at you in your sleep? Applaud now. Does the teacher's finger point at you while you're sleeping, even though it's scary? Does it beat Mr. Ludlum's lecture? Applaud now. It was close, but teachers have it. Now, you don't get to know that, but what you do get is you get to choose the first head-to-head game that both teams will play against each other. Teachers are figuring it out, but now what will you play?
We are going to play playground disc.
Yeah.